You know what? Let's make it a little higher. Let's go 48 and no higher for now. Just a little more altitude's good when you're doing the sequence for the first time all the way through.
Okay.
I felt a lot of pressure to pull this off, but the training was awesome.
There it is, right there. Sportsman card.
My goal would be one day that you would come with me to a contest and you compete.
I'm on board with that plan.
Go.
Like all night, I was playing this in my head.
All right, man, that was awesome. So I probably didn't get a 0, but there was some sloppiness, but I think I was on board for most of it. Man, that was good. Oh, I'm out of breath. That was good. That's the way it should feel. You're working hard. You just did the friggin' sportsman known sequence, man.
We've been having an awesome time in Manitoba.
Good Lord. I literally have never experienced anything like that.
Capturing several days of Extra 300 training with Dave and Hannah was off the charts fun. The final training mission with Luke from Harv's Air has me set up to make an attempt at my first full pass of the sportsman sequence. This has no doubt been a lot of fun, but trying to be a filmmaker telling multiple stories while being present as a student pilot doing advanced training at the same time is mentally, emotionally, and even physically exhausting.
All right.
So, you good to go?
No.
No?
I'm looking forward to lunch after this.
You're about to go up and do a full sportsman routine,
Yeah.
and you're looking forward to lunch.
Yeah. No, I mean, looking forward to it. It's just a lot, right? Like, I mean,
You've done a lot.
it's drinking from the fire hose. Yesterday was a really big day. And from a filmmaking perspective, I'm kind of like juggling 3 different stories here.
Well,
So-
2 of those stories are mostly done. My story's pretty much done. Hannah's story's like, the hard stuff is done.
It's done. It's good. I mean, and honestly, I already have my story. Like, if I had to stop right now, I have enough to make some cool content and really good learning. I'm trying to finish
We
it
want
off.
to see you like perfect this routine. Like, I want
Ain't
to
gonna
come
be
back.
perfect.
I want 10 out of 10 on every one of these maneuvers. Like,
I went like all night. I was playing this in my head. Thank you, sir.
he claims he's ready to score 10 out of 10 on everything.
All 10s.
He did not claim that.
On contest day, so you take off and then you go to the holding pattern usually because there's a competitor ahead of you. So then you're just orbiting up there. You can't do any acro to warm up.
Okay.
You can do steep turns at most.
Okay.
And then the only aerobatic maneuver you can do is a half roll to invert. Check your belts, roll out, and then
Okay. That makes
you
sense.
can do that.
Okay, Cammy's coming down. Okay. All clear?
Back with 2, you got me? I got you. Yep.
Okay. 1,000 RPM.
X-ray Romeo Alpha ground squawk 0724, contact tower 118.5, holding short of runway 36.
0724, we'll call the tower holding short of 36, X-ray Romeo Alpha.
0724 is up.
Yep. You have to zigzag in the Harvard?
Yep. Oh yeah. Just about see over the nose, but it's better to do it. And when you're in the 3-point landing, like you can't see ahead.
Yep.
Back check.
All checklists such as run-up and pre-takeoff were completed, and for this flight I have a cell phone rigged to the panel for a second source to capture attitude and G-force data. We're beta testing aerobatic debriefing for a longtime supportive sponsor Cloud Ahoy. They won a development grant from the Air Force to create this, and it's come a long way since. More on that later.
Richards Ridge, probable fine.
Perimeter 907 trainer tower, you're going to be circling it to the southeast to join a right base, runway 36.
In the previous episodes from this series, we covered the standard operating procedures for the Extra 300 and all the training that it took to get to this stage.
So we should probably talk through the individual elements of the sequence, and then progressively we'll just work through each of the figures individually, and then by the end we'll put it all together for the sequence.
Sounds good.
And that's the goal for this flight, to treat it as if it was an actual competition.
25 squared.
Yep.
Boost is off.
X-ray Romeo Alpha tower, turn right, fly direct to practice area, report level 2,500.
Hey, we're turning right direct for X-ray. We'll call you when level 2.5 X-ray Romeo Alpha. This heading's good. Once we level off, we'll try to find a good field that has a center marker. There are some around here, so.
Okay, leveling off now.
You know what? Let's make it a little higher. Let's go 48 and no higher for now. Just a little more altitude's good when you're doing the sequence for the first time all the way through.
Okay. There's 48. You got 48 on yours?
I do, yep.
Yep. Okay, so 24 squared for now.
You know, you could power back, you know, well, maybe 18 inches for now. Get that nose way up so we don't sink. We'll try to find a nice field with a center point.
So nobody's around here, so this could be all ours?
Yep, yeah. So these two towns here, Tyndall, Garrison,
Yeah.
will be north.
So do you see this field with the grass strip to our left below the wing?
I do.
How about that river squiggling through?
I like it.
That's a good center point.
I like it.
Hard to miss that.
Exactly. So we'll be entering towards the Lake Winnipeg. Just try to soak it in, you know, think about what you're going to be seeing as you pull up for that loop. But you're going to be more or less over the center point, you won't see that. But something off to the side of it you will see. You know, like that house that almost lines up with that river.
And to be clear, oh, we're too high. This is the direction we're going in the sequence right now.
Correct, yes sir.
Yeah, okay. So we can set ourselves up for a right downwind entrance.
You could just go straight for the right base.
So come over this way.
Yep, you won't see it, but once you get closer you can kind of maneuver as required.
Okay, so power's gonna come back?
Yeah, and then we can, actually before you do that, let's do a belt check. So half roll to inverted, push a couple times, make sure you're tight, and then roll out.
Okay, here we go.
Yep. And then just push a couple times.
Yeah, I could use a little couple more ratchets.
Okay, and then you can roll out. And then ratchet yourself. That feels better.
So I'll probably need to come back around to get on the base again?
I think so, yeah.
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 Like this road will be the edge, so we're gonna fly the base like kind of right on that road?
Well, yes, correct, more or less.
Regardless of how it plays out, we're going to try this non-stop.
Okay, so here we are ready to turn final.
Okay, power's back. Okay, dive it in.
Definitely feeling the pressure. I kind of choked.
I'm crooked. Should I start again?
Yeah, so just don't do it. Don't wag your wings. There you go.
Yeah, cool.
Absolutely, good decision. No points deducted because you never wagged in.
So what I should have done was been more aggressive with my,
Yeah, so you want to be lined up.
yeah.
No angle.
So should we just call this a left 45-degree base entry or get back and do it?
Don't compromise your plan.
Okay.
So you can see why this is like really, this is figure one.
Yeah, it sets the tone, right?
It does. So when you roll wings level after you dive in initially, you should be pointed straight north.
In the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're almost there. Here we go.
All right.
Be aggressive with it.
Do it.
Right about now.
That's okay.
What was that?
That's a stall.
Oh, okay, because I was too aggressive. All right.
Okay. Cool. Full power. Level off. And wait for center box.
Right about now, a bit faster to loop, but you go for it?
Now, go for it. Yeah. Bigger one. Cool. Float the loop a little bit. Awesome. You can kind of get your round center box looking really good. Yeah, finish the loop, pull a little harder here. Okay, wait 3 seconds and pull for the hammer. Fly that line. Fly the line. And kick. Stick to the right. Full rudder. Okay, hold the line. And pull. Nice. Okay, now we're going to drive to the other side of the box. Figure 3 is the half loop, half roll. Okay, and pull. Now. Keep it tight. Yeah. Get ready for it. Half roll. Beautiful. Wings level. Okay, bring the power back a little bit. And stick the nose down 45. Now, hard. Push it down. Push it. Beautiful. Full power. And 5/8 loop. Now. Pull. Beautiful. Keep pulling. We're going to do a half roll at the top. Keep going. Looking good. Half roll. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, now we're going to just keep the power up. You're looking good. Maintain altitude. We got to drive to the other side of the box. Don't sink at all. Keep that nose up. On your markers, if there were some.
Has to be figure 5, the turn?
Yep, do a turn. And pull through. Yep, nice. Pull it tight. Keep it tight. Beautiful. Now center box for the roll. We can power back a little bit.
All right, here we go.
And roll it. Nice. Okay, power back a little bit. We're gonna do the half roll and the half loop now. Half roll, half loop, pull. Pull tight. Yeah, buddy, looking good. Wings level, wait for it. Next is the wedge. Pull vertical now. Fly vertical, hold the line. 2, 3, 4, pull off the line. 45 line. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll. 1, 2, 3, and pull.
What did I do wrong?
You're good.
Okay.
Pull out. Pull vertical. Humpty bump is next. You're looking good. Fly the line. 2, 3. Now float it off. Float it lightly off. Now tighten it up. Tighten that radius. Pull it straight vertical. Fly the line. Fly it right down. 2, 3, and pull. Last figure. Pull level and pull up. 5/8 loop. 5/8 loop. It's a half Cuban. Looking good. Pull it down to 45. Hold the line. 2, 3, and roll it. 1, 2, 3. Pull level. Rock your wings 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Heck yeah!
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, man, that was awesome. So I probably didn't get a 0, but there was some sloppiness, but I think I was on board for most of it.
Man, that was good.
Oh, I'm out of breath. That was good.
That's the way it should feel. You're working hard. You just did the friggin' sportsman known sequence, man.
Oh, that was awesome. I'm good to go home. Like, we got it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We got it.
We got it.
Very impressed.
Okay, so quick debrief. What was the worst mark that I would have got there, do you think?
Some of your verticals, you came off a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of anticipation of the pull, you kind of floated off the line a little bit. Not a huge deal at this point, but you know, you would get downgraded for sure.
And now, nearly 2 years later, Cloud Ahoy has a version that the Air Force is using as they finish and refine this. They're scoring maneuvers such as the Cuban 8 here, and it kind of blew my mind to see something like this cloverleaf. I mean, look at the clarity and the smoothness of that. They're tracking wingtips. I can't wait to use this more as I get into aerobatic training further.
Yeah, turn final, line up, and then just do what you did last time. A minimal slip to B.
Oh, slip left, I guess? What,
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
And just a little power on. This is looking good. This is exactly the glide slope I'd be on, so just a little more power to maintain it. Yep. And then just hitch for speed. Yeah, looking good. I just maintain this all the way, and this feels good.
And I feel like it probably would be a super easy airplane to fly if there was some kind of device that you could take and put into the stick quadrant that limited the movement to like 1 inch in each direction. Then it would fly like an easy airplane. The fact that you have so much authority on tap, you have to manage all this resource and keep it inside of an envelope that's not out here in the circuit. Out there, whatever. But in here, it's like you gotta bring it inside. It definitely took 2 circuits before I was like, okay, I think this is fine now.
Just hold it off a little bit, and you can let it touch.
That was tail first, but gently.
Stick back and light braking. Now you know what it's like. That is exactly what it's like.
Yeah, that is epic.
Just now you taxi in and then you wait for your scores.
Yeah.
You pray they're good.
So I was planning on making a video called I Scored a 0. I guess I can call this one I didn't score a 0.
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You can shut her down there.
Lima Delta Charlie, ground taxi via Bravo to apron 3.
Okay, live man
Bravo
check.
to apron 3, Lima Delta Charlie.
Make sure and everything up.
What a flight.
Didn't get a 0. That's definitely the name of the video.
No zeros. He got through the whole sequence
Really?
on the first attempt.
Nice.
Well, there was coaching, there's no question, but I was mostly able to keep track of where I was on this thing. And we picked a good field that had easy landmarks, so I was able to quickly confirm, like, yes, I'm still on heading. Yes, I haven't left the box. I know there was a couple where I was like, whoa, that's close to the edge. But we didn't actually leave. So we did the whole thing inside the box that we chose, and that river was a good thing for the middle.
The bad news is the real box is way smaller. I'm very proud of him, like, honestly.
Appreciate it, man.
You two guys today just rocking it.
Thank you.
I'm ready for lunch.
Yeah, endless meat. Why not?
This 5-part series was literally 2 years in the making, probably more if you count the pre-production. So huge thanks to Luke at Harv's Air for inviting us out, thanks to Travel Manitoba for sponsoring Hannah's trip, and huge thanks to Patreon supporters for allowing me to edit basically non-stop for a month so I could publish 5 times in 5 weeks. And until next time, keep your flight chops sharp.
Flight chops have made all my dreams come true. Just endless meat and then an extra 300 ride.
Aerobatics and endless meat, yeah.